So a viewer said he had trouble placing sun temples because he ended up sacrificing other temples and asked me if I could make a video about it, so here it is. First off, how close can you squeeze temples together? Starting with from the right, you want the range of the super monkey to just about reach past the right eye of the temple, but if the range reaches all the way to the center of the temple, it will get sacrificed, and the same thing goes from the left side. From the bottom, you want the range to reach the bottom of the Sun Temple's eyes. If you can see some white from the eyes within the range of the Super Monkey, it will get sacrificed. Doing it from the top is probably the trickiest. Here you want about 3/4 of the eyes to be within the range. If you have 4/5, it will get sacrificed. But should you always place temples as close as possible to each other? Probably not. As you can see here, you probably want to place the temple so that it shoots in a more straight line along the track, rather than squeezing them as close as possible together, as that will often not lead to you being able to fit more temples. And here, for example, you don't want to place the Sun Temple as far down as you can, instead move it up a bit. This way you will be able to fit 4 Sun Avatars here instead of 2, or another temple. Another thing to note is about portable lakes. They take up a little bit more space than a temple, so placing every temple on a lake will lead to you not being able to place overclocks in between the temples. So a good idea might be alternating, placing every other temple on a lake. Also, remember to place your 1110 temples first and then your support temples. Because if you place your support temples first, they will increase the range of your super monkeys and you will end up fitting less temples. And remember not to upgrade the range of the VTSG until you have placed everything for the same reason. We already covered what categories you want to sacrifice to your temples in this video, so check that out if you want to learn more about that. One last trick you can do to fit more towers is using the Chinook. Use it to move a tower close to a Sun Avatar, and when the Chinook has picked up the tower, you upgrade the Sun Avatar into a temple, and this way you can place a tower within the footprint of the temple. So that's some information that may be useful for placing temples for your late game setup. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and I will see you next time.